Hi, so this is the second thing that I found in the garbage today. This is a UPS. It's called 600 VA, which means watts. And now we will try to plug a power cord. And eventually nothing happens. Usually the lead acid battery inside is dead, but I don't think that a standby ledge, if it should work. I think it should work even if the battery is dead. Let's open this cover and find out what is the real problem of this guy. There are screws, 4 Phillips screws, so let's start to do it. Aha, a lot of electronics. Okay, so many relays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, are they crazy? Probably they are. So now I am curious why it doesn't give any light. So the input is, this is the input of the AC. It goes to this plug and then it is going through probably relays, and then I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see if something is broken. Yes, there is something broken. I guess this resistor should be 0.22 ohms, and it looks like no, it's okay. The resistor is okay. So I have many relays and I have no signal. Let's disconnect this part. It doesn't really matter right now. How can I know what is going on? I don't think the relay are broken. So I need to understand that again, the power goes through here. This is the input. It is also written live and neutral, and then it's go to the capacitor, probably through this relays, going somewhere to the charging, and this is the main input. And aha, it is going through this coil. This coil is trying to understand what is going on. There is another fuse resistor here. It looks to me like this resistor is disconnected. But again, I'm not sure. Let's take it off. So taking off this resistor to measure it. And to see the colors of this one. So this guy, now this is 820 ohms. Probably is okay. Let's measure it. Yes, this is correct. So it is not a fuse type of resistor. Let's insert it back to its place where it belongs. Okay, so now I have no idea what is going on. The best way is to insert power and to measure the voltage in each place. Syncing. I am syncing a little. This goes here. And then this is the battery. This is very short. Now this is one of the outputs, so currently it doesn't really matter. So this should be like this. Now I'm basically interested to see why the panel show nothing. Maybe it measured the battery. I have a suspicion that maybe it is measuring the battery, and if there is no 12 volt, so it doesn't start. This is just an assumption, doesn't look reasonable, but let's try to apply 12 volts and see what happens. Aha, so it is doing something. So eventually it is doing something. Now what I want to do is connect again the power in and see what happens. Let's see if, when the power in is connected, if there is a charge to the battery. Nothing. Let's try to charge the battery. Actually, it's a very old one. Let's see. Okay, so I've connected to the battery. Let's zoom out a little. These two wires, red and black, and now we'll be able to connect them. And now I will try to charge. Yes? Yes. Okay, so it looks like it is totally dead, but as long as you put a working battery, you can see the LED is green, so it is charging. Let's test the charging current. Just curious. Probably this is very low charge, so let's check it. I will maybe put it to the camera. So the charging is 1 amps. This is reasonable. So all the problem is the battery totally dead, but not really dead. It is checking the battery, and if no battery, looks like it is dead, but it is not dead. So the only problem of this one is eventually a battery, and if the battery is dead, it looks like no any LED at the input. And now let's see if I've disconnected all the outputs, so I can't really check, but probably this is now working properly, and that's all for now. You can use it also as a battery charger. The next thing, by the way, I want to try to do is put lithium phosphate batteries instead of lead acid. Take 4 cells, only 4 cells of lithium phosphate. Of course, need to do it with a BMS, and then see, because the lithium phosphate that I have. Another important thing that I want to find out is what the current out from the battery when everything is disconnected. So let's maybe, this is 600 VA or watt. I don't have I think enough load to connect this one. Maybe I will connect one of my computers here, but I will not be able to draw all the current, because I'm curious to know what is the discharge maximum current from the battery while it is connected, to see if the lithium phosphate batteries are, I'm sure that are suitable, because by the calculation 600 VA I'm using a 220 volts, so this is 3 amps, 600 watt, and we have 12 volt battery, so the current from the battery can be up to 60 amps. Yes, about 60 amps, maybe a little less, 50 amps. 50 amps multiplied with 12 is 60 watt. So I don't think that this battery can deliver, even the small one, I don't think that are able to give out a power of 50 amps continuously. And also, as I read in all the specs of this UPS, they should work about 15 minutes at near the full load. So if this 15 minutes and the battery we have is, let's see, is rated is rated 7 amps, so 7 amps, so it is not working even 1 hour. So by this you take the 7 amp multiplied is 4, so the maximum value is 4 because this is 7 amp hour, and if it works only a quarter an hour, so the current is 4 times higher. So it's 4 multiplied with 7, and we have 28 amps continuously, and not 50. I don't think that 50. So about 30 amps continuously, and I have the proper cells for it. Need to find the proper BMS to deliver 30 amps continuously, and then you can change, because instead of this battery put 4 cells of lithium phosphate. The cells I have are about 5 amps hour, so it's a little less than the original battery for in term of time, but a long time I want to try to do this change and check whether it is working. By the way, let's see what is the charging voltage. Yes, this is going up. This is probably about 13 or 14 volts. So overall, nothing wrong with the UPS. If you have the same problem, just remove the battery. Just don't forget that when you connect the battery you have high voltage out, so you need to be doing it very carefully in order not to electrify yourself, and know that there is high voltage when you're connecting the battery, so be careful with it. So thank you for now, and bye for now.